Hello, this is Julie at Love's Beginning with a blog post entitled Perfect Differentiation. What you are is that which transforms. This means that what you are and what anyone else is never needs to change. You simply allow the illusion you are projecting to change. It's helpful to recognize when you are identifying with and as something temporary, something changeable, something vulnerable. The feelings you get when you do so are alerts that you are misidentifying. You are not one part of the illusion. You are the whole, and the way you show up in individuation is as an extension of the whole. What you are extends the good, the holy, and the beautiful always. What you aren't projects an illusion that could appear as anything other than that. The projected doesn't truly exist because love has no true opposite. But you are showing up in an environment in which the experience of an invented opposite to love is possible. You invented what you aren't as a fear-based substitute for your true and unified identity in order to have the experience of separation, even though true separation is not possible. In other words, you've always been held in a safety net, the safety net of love. You could never escape from love, since that is what you are, and that is what surrounds you. Everyone has the same identity, and is always expressed in perfect differentiation. When that differentiation shows up in a disturbing way for you, see it as a tunnel out. It's a tunnel out of illusion into reality. Any way in which you are disturbed is an opportunity to face that energy, feel it, understand that it is an energy you have used to have an experience of separate and conflicted will, and to remember that divine will is your true will. Divine will is your true will and that of everyone else. When expressed through multiple beings, it is expressed in differentiation, in harmony and flow. When you feel any energy of conflict, you are in contact with your decision for separate and conflicted will, so you can always affirm your intention to allow divine will to flow to you, through you, and as you. In other words, whenever you feel a sense of conflict, it may look very much like it is due to the behavior of another or unfortunate circumstances, but it never is. Believing in the power of others to seed conflict in your experience is belief in separate and conflicted will. Belief in circumstances being the source of distress is belief in separate and vulnerable entities. We are not separate, and we never have been vulnerable, but you gave yourself the experience of that. Because nothing in this world can truly harm you, what you are, you can allow all things to pass through the field of your awareness without judgments. Those moments when you catch yourself judging are wonderful opportunities to affirm your intention to set down judgment and to flow with divine will in harmony with all others. Allow emotions to come and go in the same way you allow events to arise and subside. Emotions are allowed. They are not judged. If it is an emotion of distress, check to see if you feel victimized in any way. Check to see if you're blaming someone. Check to see if you feel subject to circumstance. And then remember that you are love and you power all illusory experiences. When you find you have picked up a distressing energy based on false belief, you can set it back down again. Every emotion is a gift because it is your emotions that guide you. They tell you when you have stepped off the homeward path. Whenever you witness a negative judgment coming up, it helps to remember that your false self is not capable of judgment. Your false self, powered by you, only connects false thoughts to other false thoughts, and that is all it can ever do. It is your illusory self that judges. You accept its identity as your own, forgetting how vast and powerful you are. You accept the judgments of your false self as your own, building an unstable foundation there. You will eventually see this pattern of sewing lies together, and you'll tire of it. As love, there is no need for you to power those thought streams anymore. Once you have seen through who you thought you were, and you begin to withdraw your power from false identification, you become aware that the good, the holy, and the beautiful permeates every moment. It becomes your life's work to draw this forth in every moment. You are not a false and vulnerable self. You are an extension of creation, of love itself, and love can be expressed through you in every moment, in every situation. You are willing to extend love as you flow with divine will. This takes very little thinking and much knowing. When we speak of knowing, we speak of knowing who you are, what is really going on here, and what you're going to do or say next. You begin to develop faith that you will just know what to do, and so you do. Life becomes easier, and it has become easier through your willingness to explore and eliminate misidentification. When you rediscovered the shared self of love through yourself, you can share this mind to mind with others, and awareness spreads. We are with you today as you face disturbance, remember true identity, and feel the energy of knowing what to do and what to say without judgment. Thanks for joining me.